Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today, and today I am going to be showing you all the different skin tones of made-to-move Ken dolls that are currently available. Now, these are just the standard made-to-move Kens, not the hero bodies. Um, these are not Batman and Superman dolls. These are just the regular bodies that are available, and we're going to go through them just kind of quickly. So here we have this guy. He has his original head. I did trim his hair because I hated his little man bun thing. Uh, but this is the palest skin tone. And he fits your K-pop Kens, some of your ginger guys, and some of the more Asian-centric featured ones. I haven't gotten a ton of matches for him. This is the body that I put my Twilight dolls on, just because it's the closest to their skin tone, but even they are paler than he is. So if you're trying to find a super pale doll for Ken to match a Ken head, this is as pale as you're getting and made to move. Next up is going to be this guy. Now, his head is not a perfect match. The head is actually paler than the body, but I had extras of this body. This is the Tate body from BMR, the guy with the yellow pants and the black and white block hoodie. With the, well, actually, let me show you his original head. I just rebodied him. That's the original head. This does have more of a peachy undertone. This body, the skin tone, it's very pretty, but it's not as pale as you can get for some of these dolls. But again, it's full articulation, and this was from the BMR 1959 line. After him, we have the new Barbie Looks doll. And now the new Barbie Looks doll is very handsome. He does have his facial hair stenciled on. His hair is a little long on the sides and the top, but as you can see, there is a skin tone difference between these two, even on film. In direct light, you see a little bit more. He has the hint of tan undertones. You can really see it next to this guy. He looks much more like taupe than this guy looks closer to cream. But he's very pretty, and I do have an extra of him, but I also don't know of any other head swaps for him yet. Now, this is going to be your basic skin tone. This is your basic original Ken doll skin tone. This is the guy that they do all the time. This is a Steve Trevor Wonder Woman head, by the way, in case you're wondering who he is. He does have a little bit of schmutz on his face. I may clean him up in a bit. But this is from Wheelchair Ken, from the Fashionistas. He is the most readily available made-to-move body, because even though he is sold out online, they made a ton more of him than they made of all the other ones, I'm guessing. And then we go to this one. This guy, he is kind of the stock, light-skinned African-American doll. He is the guy from BMR 1959 with the green hair and the purple overalls, which I just detested everything about that outfit. So he is in just like a basic tee and some shorts, and I swapped his head out because I like this head mold better. And so he is a few shades darker than him. It looks really dramatic on film or on the camera, but in real life there is not a huge difference in skin tone between those two. But then that's how he looks compared to the lightest doll. So he is darker skinned, but he is not really dark. And that brings us to our Barbie Looks Ken. These are brand new in 2020. They are back ordered everywhere. I did order mine the day they came available on Mattel.com, and it still took about a month for them to get there. Almost, it felt like. And I still have 2 more of him and 2 more of the blonde guy on pre-order on Amazon. I did rebody his head. I did head swap him because I like this head bolt. The other guy is really pretty, but I just kind of want to use all my dark skin dolls that I can. So that is your available skin tones. Now, looking at the difference between these two is really just like staggering. Like, these are very different skin tones. It looks great. Difference between him and the peach undertone body. Him and the taupe body. Here's the difference between him and Ken, and like the standard wheelchair Ken. And here is the difference between him and the light-skinned African doll, or African-American doll. So, I mean, he looks much more caramel compared to this just like true dark chocolate tone, which I know is probably not the best thing to say, but it's the best thing that people most readily associate. But so those are the 6 different Ken doll bodies. There is supposedly, rumoredly, another Ken doll coming out in the Looks Wave 2. Hopefully it's going to be officially announced later this year. And I think they're doing a light-skinned brunette doll. And I think it's probably going to be this skin tone. Like, just what I'm seeing, I'm guessing it's this skin tone. But he's going to have long rooted hair, kind of like the surfer fashionista Ken that we got. So if you are looking for a body match for your Ken dolls, it's going to be this one. It's going to be Wheelchair Ken. He is going to be the one that matches about 70% of the available Ken dolls that are out there. Like, I think I have 13 or 14 of him, and none of them have the same head. This guy's going to match most of your lighter skinned dolls. There is a body that is between these two that does not fit on either of these heads. It is a skin tone that is not readily available in the Made to Move body, and I will show you that head because it irked me. So here is the skin tone that is between these two, and it is this guy. Now, this guy, if you look at those, neither of those match him. So there's a skin tone between them. Him and there's a few others that are that skin tone. But these guys do not match this new body. And they don't match the BMR body. So just a heads up, if you're trying to match this more recent dark-skinned fashionista, he is not dark enough to fit on this body. But, so, hopefully Mattel thinks ahead and gives us another skin tone, because right now we have, like, basic tan Ken, more Swedish Ken, Irish Ken, and pseudo-Asian Ken in the light skin category. So 4 light skin dolls to 2 dark skin dolls. So even it out, give us this guy. So stay tuned for my future videos where I'm going to see how these guys look in heels. So there's your teaser for that. All right, y'all. This has been Disney D Prince.